Good morning, friends. So I am back with Power BI Series 4. So in this series, I will be discussing about data visualization, which is very important topic. So coming to the next slide, these are my contact details. And now we'll go to the content. So data visualization. A visualization is a type of chart built by Power BI designers using the data. So a visual is a chart, okay, built by the designers. And now when a designer creates a visual in a report, they can pin that visual to a dashboard. Okay, we have a dashboard and we can pin the visual on the dashboard. We'll see how it can be done. A visual on the dashboard is called a tile. So we have different tiles, 8 tiles, about 8 tiles in the Power BI dashboard. So visuals are found in dashboards, in reports, and can be created on the fly using Power BI. Okay, so on the fly means immediately we can create the visuals based on the data. Now coming to next slide, data visualization. This is the dashboard where we have the visuals on right side. So I am zooming it. See, here an icon is there, build visual, and then here all the visuals are, these are the visuals. Okay, so for our data, how we are building a visual, we'll see that. We'll see in this session. Okay, and coming to next slide. So these are the steps. You follow these steps and you can create a visual using the data. So first load the data into Power BI. So in 3 sessions, what we have earlier discussed, we have seen how to load data into Power BI. So create a table in Excel and then load it into Power BI. Okay, I think you all know that. And now select the visual from the list of visuals. So once you load the table, you have on the right side the sheet 1 with all the columns, city, incentive, profit, name, rank, all these columns. And now you select any visual from these list of visuals. Okay, so what is the visual I am going to select is the, I'll show you, it is tree map. Okay, I am selecting a visual called tree map. We will see how it looks. Coming to next step, double click on the visual and drag it to center. If you double click on this, the tree map will be selected and then drag it down to the dashboard. So you will get a visual like this. Now coming to next step, select a column and drag it onto visual. Now you have visual on the dashboard. Now you should have some data on the visual. So what you have to do is first select any column, drag it onto the visual like this. Just drag it onto the visual. Okay, that is the 4th step. And next step is drag incentive column onto the visual. So first I have dragged city, and now I have dragged incentive column. So both have come. See now how the visual looks like. Okay, next. Now take the cursor onto the Pune city. So if we have different cities in the visual, so I am just dragging my cursor onto the Pune city. So Pune city will be shown, and the incentive, how much incentive is there, that will be shown immediately. Okay, when you just place the cursor on the Pune city. Now coming to next step, click on the column, it will be highlighted. So previously I told how to highlight only one column, like focus mode. You can do that using that also. And here you just click on that column, it will be highlighted, only Pune city. Now coming to next step, click the visual back to get the normal visual. That means earlier Pune city is highlighted, now all the cities are highlighted. So that means you are back to normal position. Now next is zooming the visual. So how to zoom this visual? This visual is very small. You are not able to see properly. So how to zoom this visual? That is called focus mode. So a focus mode option is there. So you just click on that focus mode and see the visual will be zoomed like this. Now you can see all the cities, incentives, profits clearly. Okay, that is called focus mode. Now coming to next visual, next slide. So more options are there. We will see what are the more options command here. On the top of this visual, you have a filter and you have more options, 3 dots command. Now in more options, you can see export data, show as a table, remove and spotlight. So we'll see one after the other. What are these commands used for? So I want to show the same visual as a table. So I have 2 fields here, city and incentive. The same city and incentive I have shown it as a table. So if you say right click on the visual and say show it as a table, you will get the columns and values. Okay. Hope you understood this. And now spotlight. Coming to spotlight, you can click on that and make it highlight, or you can select a spotlight, any one city, and that will be your spotlight, means it is highlighted. Okay, that is one thing. And now in the grouping of data, so how you have to group the data? So you select any one column, just drag it on to here, group the data is there, no? Here, city grouped, see. Here you just drag the city to the group data and the data will be grouped based on the city. Okay, and now see data grouping. So how this data grouping is done? So Mumbai city, it is having 5,000 incentive and all the other cities are having less than 5,000. So what the BI tool has done is, once you give the command to group the data, it automatically groups based on its intelligence. Like below 5,000, it all group the cities as one color and group Mumbai as another color. So that means the Mumbai city having 5,000 incentive is one group and all the other groups having below 5,000 is another group. This is called grouping of data. And now remove the grouping. If you want to remove the grouping, just remove this column from the grouping field and it will come back to normal position. So this is data visualization. Hope you understood. It is very easy. Just first I'll tell all the steps again. First, load the data into Power BI from Excel, then select a visual, drag the columns onto visual, and then do some operations based on your data. That is called data visualization. Thank you very much, friends. This is the session about data visualization. In the coming session, we'll discuss more commands and more options and more features also. Thank you.